that's a good one.
Over the last week, end of last week, start of this week, started pulling Gheeup apart, stripping it down.
Strip the big girl.
We went through a little bit of a thought process. Was like up and down. Where
yeah, talk to me. Let's talk to me about the thought process.
So we were like, should we just get it back together?
Yep.
Like we'll just get it back together and then we'll go again. Like we'll rebuild the engine, get it all
down, running again.
Get it ran through, get it back to its everything brand spanking.
Back to its former glory.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's always had glory.
Yes, yeah. It never really lost its glory. Anyway. No. So we're tossing up whether we'd sort of, slap it back together real quick or take it a little bit longer and sort of repaint everything, get everything, strip the shell.
Somewhat nearly a rebuild, like a version 2, like I guess, almost?
2.0 almost. Strip it out, get the inside painted, get the sound deadening back inside the car so it's a little bit nicer to drive. Plug up all the little holes and all that sort of random, sort of the little things that you overlook when you're building a car and when you're actually driving it.
The things that got missed, because we all know how a build goes.
Yeah.
We all know that things can just get put behind you because you're in a rush.
Yeah.
Not in a rush necessarily. It's
just not necessary.
There's big things going on.
It's not necessary.
To the point where you look past the little things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do the things that are necessary, and then there's some things that are just the niceties that you're like, we'll do that at a later date.
We'll get there. But we are getting there. This is the time we're getting there.
It's a later date.
We got there. So this is it.
We've decided the car's getting stripped. It's going back to a shell. Everything's going to get painted, cleaned up. Yeah, we're going to sound deaden all the inside, put the carpet back on the back seat area, get that all retrimmed, all that sort of stuff. Get it all painted up nicely, fix the fire damage back there.
Quick thoughts.
Yeah.
Candy red roll cage.
Nah.
Irrelevant, George.
Anyway, sorry, George.
So car's getting stripped.
Stripped it down.
Going to pull the whole thing out. I reckon we're going to have it all ready to go. And then you guys will probably watch a nice little video.
And then we'll do a separate little time lapse of putting a 1500 horsepower car back together.
Yeah. So enjoy the rest of this car getting pulled apart.
Enjoy it.
Super dump pipes getting finished up. So the Super Fab Works coming to an end-ish.
End-ish. Just waiting on a few...
Waiting on a few bits and bobs to finish it off.
Who's Bob? You chuck on that. But anyway.
We actually are going to do a separate video on the rotating assembly of Gheeup is over there, the bottom end. It's all completely stripped to a bare short block. I believe we're actually going to do a video on that before we pull any of the rods or anything like that out. We haven't touched it yet, still sitting there.
Still sitting there.
We want to sort of do all that on camera. So you guys can see and we can see all at the same time what 1300 horsepower
does. 12 months of bashing.
12 months of 1300 horsepower, what that sort of abuse does, and basically see what condition the bottom end's in. And then I think that's going to be all in a separate, that's not even a microphone, I've just realised now. See where it's at, condition-wise.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing, that's the start of the week. We're going to keep going, stripping the rest of this dog.
Let us completely strip it down and then come along for the ride. But we're not riding because it's getting pulled apart, so technically
come along for the push.
For a bit of a kickstart.
I should have my gearbox back today, put my 33 back together, so it should be done towards the end of this week too. When you're watching this video, it's probably done actually.
Will be done by the time you watch this video.
Not will be, probably.
It won't, probably? No, will be, same will be.
Maybe. Yeah, will be. Just giving a little tune up to, can you? There we go. I was just putting a little tune up in it. Putting a little tune up in Gheeup. Should make some more power now.
That's a dash out.
That's a dash out.
I don't know if you've all heard, but this is Gheeup. So we pulled Gheeup apart. We spent most of the morning just pretty much gutting it out, getting all the wiring and everything out of the car, to the extent of we've even got the carpet out. It's probably going to go and get rewired just to tidy up a few things like the Nexus and stuff that we have indoors in here. Yeah, as you can see, we're very empty in here. Did run flex fuel, but we didn't really utilise the flex side of things. So get rid of the flex fuel, just go straight race fuel. Yeah, George, something like that. I'm just going to keep spinning this and that. If I was Spider-Man right now, George, I'd be able to just pick it up. But I'm not Spider-Man, so I can't just do that. So what I will do is do what Daniel can do. And let's just keep pulling this thing apart. Thanks for tuning in.
That just sits right in there, just barely hits. Dangerous. So, what do you do for fun on the weekends?
Spinning this and that. George, well, it looks to be a button. That's, I believe it's off nothing we wear. So, really, I'm quite stumped on where this button has come from. It's originality. It's red, it's got a bit of a fleck through it, and then it's got a red stitch around it. So, I don't know, it could be like mid-20s. I don't know, it seems like Egyptian thread.
What do you want to know, George? What have I done? We got down here, in this vicinity over there, we've installed 3 gauges into Bryan's GTR. So we've got boost, water temperature and oil pressure. We did get a 3D printed mount that went into this factory location, but because of the style of gauges that we were using, they didn't fit very nicely into the 3D printed thing, and the shroud didn't fit very nicely over it either, because it didn't work. Made a template to hold the gauges in there where we wanted them and sit them where we wanted them, and then we took that template up the back to the machinist and got him to machine that out of a solid piece of alloy billet, and then put that in the car now. So it's all in there, they're all done, they're all wired up off the ignition. I wired them up, they look very pretty. Sorry. And then Bryan is going to get the actual aluminium piece itself trimmed in some, I don't know, black vinyl or something, or suede, or I'm not really sure what his plan is. But anyway, we've just got the raw aluminium finish in there for the moment. They're all done. I'm about to get it on the hoist, got to service the car, do an engine oil, quick check over of everything else. We're done. That's it. That's all there is, George. That is it.
Just got some measurements. We had to measure between the sandwich plate and the back of the block. Work out a distance for our clutch setup that we're putting in the power glide.
The converter.
The converter.
Converter with the auto.
The converter with the auto. That's what we're doing. We got Uncle Dad over here. Uncle Dad helping me. Thanks, Dad.
No worries, mate. No worries, thank you.
Oh, that's sick.
That is sick.
What are you doing? Not this. That's all George can do today, and every other day is his best. It's his best. His best he can do. Jim's handiest of men. Look how handy he looks.
Waiting on
me.
Waiting on you.
Huh?
What are we doing?
Waiting on you.
Yeah. Happy Easter, everybody. I hope you all get lots of chocolates. What's your favourite chocolate?
No.
Leave a comment down below.
Yeah, a bit like personal.
Milk.
I've got to know what to get.
I like
out.
white chocolate.
White chocolate?
I f with white chocolate.
Old Tommy.
What?
His first pick of choice is dark chocolate, white chocolate and normal chocolate. I said, you are the most backwards I've ever met.
Thanks for watching the video. Like, comment and subscribe, share it around if you enjoyed it, if you hated it. Tell George, it's his problem, it's not mine.
Somewhat It's sort of both our issues.
Don't tell George, because you'll make him sad, and then Daniel will have to fight you.
I'll slap
You
the
will
back out of him.
smash that dog, eh? Happy Easter. Enjoy your Easter. Stay safe.
Don't get in trouble on the road.
Hooroo.
What he said. Happy Easter. Get gone.
Hooroo. Get gone. Leave, George.